Hello there, I'm Brenda Dempsey, and I am doing a series of interviewing all my gorgeous, delicious co-authors in the book Pivotal Moments 101. So up first, I would like to introduce to you Kate Young. Hello, Kate.
Hello.
Hi, so you're very welcome, Kate. And I just want to talk to you a bit about your journey on Pivotal Moments. So the first thing I'd like to know is, why did you say yes to being a co-author in Pivotal Moments?
Okay, I'd always felt that I had a story that needed to be shared, and I'd kind of been thinking about the idea of how I might get that out there for quite a while. And I actually saw Brenda's post in one of the groups that I'm in on Facebook, and she was asking for people who might have a story to share, and for anybody that did, to just connect with her and really take it from there. And that's exactly what I did.
Yes, and I thank you very much for doing that, because you do have an amazing story that other women need to hear about. So, but what I want to kind of get clear for anybody watching this interview today, Kate, is what is a pivotal moment to you? What does it mean, that term pivotal moment?
Pivotal moment to me means that moment of change, that shift in yourself when you know, for whatever reason you decide that things need to change, and in whatever way you can, you know that you're going to make that happen, basically.
That's beautiful, and I think I would agree that it is pivotal moments is about that point where something changes within you. So now this is a book that you're part of. How do you feel about being a published author?
Yeah, that's in itself is quite a big thing to say. I have to kind of pinch myself a little bit when I tell people. I was saying to my husband the other day that I'm going to be a published author by the end of the year. Do you know what I mean? It's quite it's exciting. Yeah, very exciting.
It's very exciting. I think it's bigger than a lot of people realise.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It is. Okay, so without giving too much away, Kate, can you give us just a little tease, a little snapshot of your story?
Yeah, okay, so basically quite a while ago I was in a very toxic relationship. I completely lost myself in it. I didn't know who I was, what I stood for, what I was about anymore. I'd for years pushed my own feelings to one side for the benefit of other people, and you know, they were always a priority, and I'd kind of just got to a point where I felt, you know, enough was enough, and something needed to change. And actually what needed to change was me, and how I was dealing with things, and how I was relating to myself and seeing myself, and you know, and things like that. So I kind of decided that it was time to change, and off I went and made, you know, steps towards those changes. So yeah, it was hard. It's been very difficult, and there've been a lot of bumps in the road, but I'm pleased that, you know, this story has given me the opportunity to share it with other people, and hopefully their journeys will be a little bit smoother than mine was.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And you know what? You've said the phrase that's very much part of my world, my own pivotal moment, and you know, in the work that I now do, and that is enough is enough is enough.
Absolutely.
And that's right, and it's that really base moment. So tell me then, this pivotal moment that you've experienced, how has that impacted your life?
It's absolutely changed my life. There is no, I mean, to some people that might sound dramatic, but as I say, when I look back on who I was then, I don't recognise her. I don't recognise the girl that I was before this moment of change. She certainly wasn't anything that I'm about these days, and it's you know, it's quite difficult to imagine being in that mindset still as I was back then. So really the pivotal moment for me has brought me out of complete darkness, and has given me the opportunity to find myself again, really, and be true to myself, which I think is what is important.
That's beautiful, Kate. Absolutely. And you know, that journey is something that you need. And we can see we've got a little visitor joining us. This is real life, you see. We're not telling. reminds me of that time, when on the news, the guy was
Yeah, we're in the background.
news. So it's all real, it's all raw, and I only deal with real, anything it's real. So it's all good. It's all good. I'm sure the people watching this will relate to that.
Yeah,
A lot
a
of
little
mums.
starring appearance there from Esther.
Yeah, a lot of mums will relate to that. Okay, so tell me, it seems like you've been enjoying this journey and you've had a lot of change in your life. What would you say to other women who might be thinking about getting a story out there and maybe wanting to join Pivotal Moments 101?
I would say absolutely do it. Don't even question it. I think if you've had that feeling that you should be getting your story out there and you have come along maybe in their path with the opportunity to do that, then grab it with both hands, because I believe massively in things happening for the the right time and for the right reason. And I think if the opportunity arises for you, then you should definitely take it.
Brilliant, brilliant. And of course, we've got all the added bonuses, haven't we, of being part of a group. How's that
Absolutely
for you?
It's been amazing. The connections that I've made with these women has been fantastic. I'm absolutely over the moon to be able to meet them soon. I'm really excited to be able to meet everybody. You obviously build a relationship, don't you, on Facebook and through Messenger and things like that, but to actually meet everybody in person, I think will be a really special moment.
Okay, that's great. So I've just got one final question for you, Kate, and it's all about you. So tell me, what is your next step? Where are you going in your life? And if you've got a business, what is your next step? I'm sure everybody wants to know how you can go from a place of total darkness into the absolute light. So tell us what your next step is.
Okay, so my next step, I'm actually launching a transformation coaching business. When people read my story, I think they'll be able to see exactly how far I've come from the person that I used to be. I mean, it is complete polar opposites, really, of where I was and where I am now. Because of that, I really want to be that person that helps others find themselves, come out of their darkness, and become strong in their own self again, and rediscover what it is that makes them them. Because I think a lot of us lose that, whether it's through a toxic relationship or becoming a mum or getting married or whatever responsibilities are on your shoulders. It shouldn't deter from the fact that you connect with yourself and you know who you are, and that's really what I'm looking to do moving forward. So I'm launching a coaching business. I've also got a network marketing business with some fantastic premium healthcare products that I've been using myself with fantastic results over the last year. And I've also got a referral business for life cover that promotes health and wellness. So it kind of all interlinks together. It's about, mind, body and soul all working in synergy and becoming the best version of you that you can be.
So there we have it. So we've gone from a meek and mild woman who
Absolutely.
was a victim to a total roaring entrepreneur. And I'm sure that is your message to all the women out there. So just one last thing, Kate, how can people get in touch with you? Do you have a website or a Facebook group that you could give us the information?
Absolutely. So you can either friend request myself personally, so that's Kate Young. I also have a health and wellness group called Wellness From Within, and my coaching business is Be True to You. So any of those methods. But yeah, connect with me on Facebook and I'd be happy to chat further with you.
Okay, Kate. Thank you very much.
I've got my little helpers
It's been
just
a
come back.
pleasure having you on this
Thank you,
journey
Brenda.
with me. And this is not the end, and it's only the beginning.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to write the next chapter very soon. So thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Brenda.